Alright, the time you've all been waiting for. This is Mr. List's homework help. Not really homework, today is the Chapter 1 test help. I'm going to go over one of the problems and the extra credit problem that's going to be on the back page. Both of these problems are the word problems. It seems to be the ones that we have most trouble with. So this is the word problem, the first word problem. I haven't actually worked out the word problem itself, but it's going to go something like this. The total fence length is 60. So, like discussed in class, I bought a dog and I had to buy a fence. I bought 80 feet of fence. This one will be 60 feet. The length is 2 times the width. The question is, what are the dimensions? Okay, so let's go ahead and draw a picture. Well, we know that the total length of the fence is 60. So this plus that plus this is 60. So that's like the parameter. So the parameter equals 60. Okay? Well, we know that the length is 2 times the width. So length equals 2 times the width. And the width, well, is just the width. Okay? So what do we know about this stuff up here in the parameter? Well, we know the parameter is 60. And we know that it's a rectangle, so we have 2w over here, 2w down there, and just the width right here. Okay, so the parameter actually is just this plus that plus that plus that. So we have 2w plus 2w plus w plus w. It doesn't look like a w at all. Plus w equals 60. Because that's what we said the parameter was to begin with. So then we solve for, now we solve for w. Well, 2w plus 2w plus w plus w. Well, that's 6 w's. So we have 6w equals 60. Divide the 6 out, and we get w equals 10. Okay, well, what are the question was, what are the dimensions? Well, we just got the width. Now we just need to find the length. Well, we know the length is 2 times w. So length equals 2 times w, which we found out was 10. So the length equals 20. So that's all we need to find. 2 dimensions, length and width. Length is 20, width is 10. Alright? That one was horrible. This next one, well, it took me a lot of writing because I actually wrote out the problem. So you can see it kind of has a Star Wars effect. It's really big down at the bottom and small at the top because of the camera's kind of tilted upward. But anyway, it reads, Sydney and Jordan were going on a walk around a circular pond. The circumference of the pond is 50 miles. If you remember, circumference is virtually the exact same thing as saying parameter, just when we're talking about circles. So it's just the distance around the circle, just like parameter is the distance around a square or something like that. Okay, so the circumference is 50 miles. They start from the same spot, but walk in opposite directions. They start in the same spot and walk in opposite directions. Jordan's walking at a speed of 3 miles per hour, and Sydney's walking at a speed of 2 miles per hour. How long will it be before they meet? Go ahead and rewind the video if you missed any of that because I'm about to erase it. So, and I'll just work out the problem as we go. So, we draw a circle. This is our pond. And this is their start point. Now Jordan's going at 3 miles per hour. And Sydney's going at 2 miles per hour. Okay? So every hour, Jordan's going this way, and every hour, Sydney's going that way. So every hour they cover 5 miles of space. So let's see, 5 miles of space, or 5 miles of length. is covered for every hour. Okay, well, we know that the circumference of the whole thing is 50. Okay, so that was the circumference. I'll let that go ahead and sink in for a second. But pretty much after 2 hours, they will have covered 10 miles per hour, or 10 miles. So Jordan would go another 3 miles, that'd be 6. Sydney would go another 2 miles, and that would be 4. So now they've covered 10 miles. So you can do that over and over, so 5 miles each hour. So this is Sydney walking, and that's Jordan walking. That's miles, and this is how many miles they covered in 1 hour. So how many hours will it be before they meet? Oh, that's 50 over 5, because they go 5 miles per hour, and this is 50 miles. So then that'll come out to 10 hours. Wow. Jordan and Cindy are actually walking for quite a while. That's a lot longer than what I expected to be when I originally brought up this problem. But they like to walk, so it's not really that hard of a problem. You just get caught up in the words. So the problem is 50 miles, and they go 5 miles per hour. So divide 50 by 5, and you get 10 hours. That's actually the whole answer. It's not really that hard of a problem. Just you get caught up in the words. All right, and that's actually all word problems are. They're really not that hard to begin with. They just are hard to understand. So once you figure out how to read a problem and understand what it's asking you to do and how to set it up, it's really not that hard of a problem in the end. So that right there is extra credit problem. It's probably going to be worth 3 points extra credit. I'm not going to give as much extra credit on this test as I did the first quiz, so hopefully you do a really good job. And like I showed you before, I'd already covered the other word problem, which is the parameter problem, the fence, or something of the sort. And you should be able to do that one. So those two are worth a good chunk of points, and they should be able to help you out on your quiz. All right. Yep. I'll see you next time. It'll be chapter 2.1. All right. All right. See ya.